On today's episode of Globetrotting with Trey, Pat Napier, Elvis Presley and June Wanico's friend, shares a few stories of her time with Elvis in Biloxi. You're going to see a location and learn what happened there once upon a time. Go get that popcorn ready. Today's episode is going to be one of my best. Stay tuned.
I was the only girl Elvis would let drive his cars.
Pat was she just said it, the only girl that Elvis would let drive his cars. And you know that's true, Pat, because you don't see other women driving them.
Well,
But there it is right there, Pat.
Yep.
There's photos of Elvis in the backyard back there taken with fans and Fofo Gillich.
Oh.
And, but yeah, that is the house, Eddie Bellman's rental. So I guess Eddie rented that house out.
Mm-hmm.
And Eddie helped Elvis out a lot when he came
Oh,
to town.
yeah. And he dated June's mother.
Yeah. So you're telling me, where did y'all walk to? So let's figure this out.
Okay, we walked from there up across the to Howard Avenue. And her shop was right there on the right.
Okay, so they walked down this street. We're about to turn on Howard here in a minute. I guess that's on the other side of the
tracks. Yeah.
Of the tracks, yeah. And I'm gonna hide my camera for a second while the cop comes by.
For sure.
Just make sure that we don't get caught.
It isn't this street. Howard Avenue is on down a little bit.
Okay, so I need it. There's Howard Avenue.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, so
Oops, sorry.
see, remember we're gonna turn in here. I'm sure it loops around, which I think. See, Pat told me not to listen to her directions. And we just
No shortcuts.
Yeah. But no, okay, so y'all walked down this street.
Mm-hmm.
Down Porter from the Eddie Bellman's rental, turn right here down Howard.
Right here on this corner on the left is where the Egan's record shop was.
Oh, where we just pulled into.
Yeah, right there.
All right, so
this brick building.
Let's reverse that out. So here, okay, so
It's a credit union now.
So what happened here, Pat?
That's where the record store was. And it was Egan's record store. And she loaned us her car because we were walking up Howard Avenue trying to get to the Avenue movie theater.
Okay, so let's picture this, guys, now, because this is the type of stuff that I would have loved to seen in this Baz Luhrmann fairy tale Elvis movie, but Baz didn't call Pat
I said all along.
And so, Pat, you would have been able to told Baz Luhrmann about Elvis, June, and Pat walking down this road,
and the guys,
and so that would have been Red. That would have been
Junior,
Gene,
Arthur, yeah.
Okay, so let's go back, because you know in Globetrotting with Trey, we visually have to picture this. So Pat, 17 years old at this point, right, Pat? Elvis, what, 21?
21, and June was 18.
18, Red, same age as Elvis.
Yeah.
They're walking down Porter. They turn right here on Howard Avenue, and there's a record shop right here on this corner. And the lady at the record shop recognizes Elvis. So what does the lady do? She lets Elvis have her car.
Yeah, so we could drive to the movies.
So they get in a car here.
Because Arthur had locked the keys to the convertible in the car out of the sun and sand.
So Elvis doesn't have a car.
Right.
But now he has a car, so he pulls out onto this street, I guess, to Howard Avenue.
Yep.
And let's make the drive and show me where was the movie theater.
Okay.
So let's do it. And some of these buildings, I'm sure, were still here. Burger, that's a good place.
Oh, Burger, yeah. That's, as a matter of fact, when Elvis was here, the then mayor, Yankee Bohanovich, Burger is owned by his daughter.
Yep, and she played with Elvis.
Yes, she was a singer, and yeah, in fact, a friend of mine, well, been several years ago, went in there and had a burger and talked to Martha.
Yeah, Martha. I've spoken to her.
Martha Behinovich.
Really good place in Biloxi to eat at.
Yep.
All right, so you guys that afternoon are still driving.
Yep.
You coming down Howard? I'm sure that building was there.
Now this wasn't there. This bridge wasn't there.
The interstate was not there.
Right.
So yeah, so where was that movie theater?
Well, now the Sanger was right across from the Beau Rivage, but the Avenue Theater was the one we were going to.
So
And it was right down here where it gets down to a one. Yeah, I think the Sanger Theater, I believe, was right down there. That's the one where we got up and walked out because Elvis didn't like movies where they sang.
And that was the Sanger.
The Sanger, and it's still here.
Oh, okay. So no, it's down here to the right then.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, yeah, okay.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
off
show it to you.
Kivett, yeah, over at Kivett.
But y'all didn't go to. Y'all got out and left that movie theater.
Yeah, but this time we were going to the Avenue Theater because the guy that played some kind of werewolf movie or something. The guy that played, he didn't last long. He did The Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
What's his name? Okay.
Yeah, I know.
He
who you're
was
talking
playing in it.
about. Michael Landon.
Yes. He was playing in that.
That's cool. I'll have to find the movie and show it on the screen right now for y'all. That's the movie that Elvis.
Now they're
and
redoing this place. I've been trying to keep track of this place across the street. That's going to be
Look at
gorgeous.
that. And look at this place right here. Look what this place is going to be.
Yeah, they are renovating all of this.
Yeah. The mayor's Fofo's doing a good job.
He is indeed.
With Biloxi, and hey, he has that Elvis connection, so we can't go wrong there, right?
Yep.
But yeah, look at this place. Howard Avenue is going to be a place to be once again.
Yep.
There's the old movie theater right there. Sanger right there.
Oh, okay. The Sanger. Yep.
Yep. So y'all did see a movie there, but Elvis
Yeah,
left.
that's the one we walked out of. But there was another movie theater right down in here somewhere, called the Avenue.
Called the Avenue. Okay.
They just opened up this to driving.
So I'm gonna pull over here for a second, and let this car pass by, because right here to your left, if you look in this light right here, Pat, that is where Eddie Bellman's shoe store was, where y'all shut down.
Grider's shoe store.
Do you remember that day?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that day.
I wasn't there. I just heard the aftermath of it.
What did you hear about it?
Well, the fans came in and destroyed the place. It was overcrowded. And Eddie just laughed, and he gave Elvis a shotgun.
He gave him a shotgun, yes ma'am. But it happened Howard's, I believe it was shoe store or something.
Yeah, I think the name of it was Grider's. That was a popular shoe store in the 50s here.
But yeah, it was right there on that light once upon a time. But yeah, so where was that movie theater? You said it was back here?
Well, it's right along here somewhere where, you know.
Mm-hmm.
In this group of buildings. It was before we get to the stop sign up there.
It was before.
Yeah, it could be where that park is. You know, when you lose so many landmarks
And things change.
in storms, and then something else is built,
And there's the bank. So it was behind us.
yeah, on
And
the
I'll-
right hand side.
And I'll dig a little bit more, see if I can find the exact address, maybe find a picture of, what was the theater called?
Avenue.
Avenue Theater. Howard Avenue Theater. There it is.
Now let's go straight on down this drive. This is the old Howard Avenue. That's a neat place to have a roast beef po' boy.
Roast beef. All right. Let's remember that.
The filling station.
Yeah, check it out,
This
guys.
used to be Main Street. This used to be the Greyhound bus station, and it was an old Art Deco
Really?
building. And they tore it down
Why would they tear it down?
to make room for other stuff. They didn't think of saving a lot of these buildings. They were all, like progress, build better.
Yeah.
There are some really old homes. There are some really old homes down here. But this was the main street. This is the one that we would go on to cross the street. To cross the bridge to go over to Ocean Springs.
This street right here.
This street right here.
Okay, I want to know that.
This is what the old high school.
Mm-hmm. Where the library is.
Yeah.
Biloxi Library is where the old high school is.
Because I lived down there right behind where that filling station place was. When we first moved here. When I was 15. And I got the camera.
You don't still have that camera, do you?
No, I wish I did.
I wish you did too, because I'd love to see it today.
I know.
Where is that camera at?
Well, we moved around so much.
But you are saying that you guys would have been on this road?
Oh yeah, this was the road that you took to go to Ocean Springs.
Yeah, I want to see where that bridge was. Is it still there?
You'll see it. It's right by the palace. In fact, you can walk out there. They have it marked off for a fishing pier.
Oh, do they? So that was the bridge.
Or there's one out there somewhere. I don't know if it's that direct connection. But this area is called,
Uh-oh, look at this, Pat.
This is called Detour.
We might be running into, let's see, what does it say?
Well, we're going to have to go.
We'll have to detour around, but y'all still stay straight.
Yeah, there's the palace.
Palace, okay, so let's go around.
Or that's a golden nugget.
That's Harris.
Yeah.
Okay, look at that little scene.
We'll have to wiggle around.
Can we go that way?
I believe so.
Let's see what we can do.
Anyway, this is called the Point Cadet. Point Cadet.
All right, hold on. There's a little dip right here. We'll try not to bust my tires.
Yeah, because you got to drive home.
Oh, yes, ma'am. So earlier in the episode, Pat pointed out the window and mentioned that theater could have been in that park area. And she was exactly right. When I went back and did the research, the Avenue Theater is right here out this window in this photo where Pat first mentioned. And I'm going to explore it and learn about it a little bit more and bring you a full episode of Elvis, Pat, June, Red, and the other guys there at the Avenue Theater in July 1956. So stay tuned for that. Pat mentioned that they saw the movie I Was a Teenage Werewolf, starring Michael Landon. And I had to go and back and just make sure that the movie was out at that time, and I found out that this movie was released a year later in June 1957. So I dug a little deeper and I realized why Pat was confused is because in July 1956 this movie premiered called The Werewolf. The horror of all mankind terrifies the screen. That day in Elvis Presley, June Nico's, and Pat Napier's life, it terrorized the Avenue Theater screen in Biloxi, Mississippi. And this is the movie that they saw that day. So, guys, a little bit more history that you now know. Elvis was here at the Avenue Theater once upon a time watching The Werewolf. Next time you're looking for a movie, find The Werewolf. And don't get too scared. I wonder if Elvis did. I wonder if he held June real tight that night. I'll have to ask June next time I see her. Alright, thanks for watching this episode. Don't double dribble subscribe if you haven't already to stay updated with every new Elvis episode that I upload each Tuesday. Special ones here and there. Stay tuned for more with Pat and of Elvis and June in Biloxi, and go back and watch all my other episodes on Globetrotting with Trey. Just go to my video content and enjoy 175 episodes of Elvis Presley. Until next time, I'll see you down the road. Hey, like my video too and share it if you can. And I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for watching.